sun sets, we welcome you on this beautiful afternoon to Falcor Bay. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most... King Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside and the time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Perfect counter shot. The straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
Well, Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fight that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fight on fight.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And miss with that jab. Trying to land that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye.
There's the bell for round 2. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Throws the jab, it doesn't score. That counter punch caught him clean. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. punching. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. And around there. Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That jab won't score. How about that time counter shot? They're both trying for a knockout. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Mat hook misses. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. He is down big time. And there's the bell to start round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Parries away the left uppercut. He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch could change everything in this battle. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Miss with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, time for the 5th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
energy from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That jab just missed with the left hand. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. Tried to score with a jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Told out Robinson in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need it. This is the beginning of round 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
You know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Well done with that counter shot. That uppercut does not score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
It's all offense all the time. Catch and shoot. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope. You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that. And there's the bell to start round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punch. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Beautiful counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. And that is that. It is a knockout. What a win.
See you later, bitch. See you later, bitch.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power.